weather with Shelbi Schauble.
Hello everyone, happy Monday. Well, are we getting the kids ready to go back off to school? Well, if you are, you might wake up to some condensation on your car, so give yourself a little time this morning. But as a whole, we are going to be windy and warm out there today. Above average temperatures taking over, yes, but we could see a little bit of a pattern change as we get closer to Thursday with some possible rain chances on the way. Windows and more tower cam seeing that sunshine build in right now. You can also kind of see those breezes starting to shake a little bit. We could see some gusts today close to about 30 miles an hour, and we are already seeing some temperatures close to the 50s this morning, around 44 degrees in Joplin, 45 in Grove, and then also about 36 in Branson. But we'll get into the 70s this afternoon, so it's definitely going to be a warmer day for us. But if you're sending the kids off to school, the bus stop is going to be on the cooler side. We'll see some 40s on the board, but we are seeing some of that warm air advection come in as well, and upper level ridging, so that is going to kind of help to warm us up today. Trough right now is off to our west now. Going into our evening, that is going to creep through, bring us some more of that cloud cover to make for some partly cloudy conditions going into tonight, and then we'll also see a front start to move in as well going into tomorrow. But as some surface low pressure starts to push through, that is going to tighten that pressure gradient, delivering us all these winds and breezes for today. This is that front I was mentioning. Now that is going to come in. It'll be a drier front as we are going to see some drier air take over at the mid levels of our atmosphere. That'll help to feed off a lot of that rain that could even come through. Not expected to join in with this front at least, but we have a secondary system expected to come in on Wednesday, more so in the form of troughing, and that is going to bring in a lot of those showers that we could see possibly on Thursday, and then some light rain on Friday as well. But going to be a drier week for us, above average when it comes to these temperatures. Highs expected to remain in the 60s, and these winds will last throughout today going into tomorrow as well. As I said, gusts close to about 30 miles an hour, so warm but windy, and then we should start to see a bit of relief going into tomorrow, and then Wednesday will be warm, but we'll see those winds start to kind of calm down, at least in the morning. And we're going to consecutively remain in the 60s going until about Friday, even though we are going to drop into the 50s and then 40s going into our weekend. Still expected to remain on the warmer side of things throughout this week, but luckily we'll see a little bit of that rain, but not expected to last very long. Now, over the next 6 to 10 days, still tracking to be warm. We'll hopefully start to see kind of things feel closer to average as we get closer to, I'd say, maybe the mid part of the month, end of the month. I don't know, guys. We are just warmer for this time of year, and as of the next 6 to 10 days, not expected to drop off, and rain is expected to be on the sparse side of things as well. So we'll be keeping our fingers crossed for a little bit more of that precipitation, but we'll be lucky to see some on Thursday, or we should see some on Thursday, and then we might be lucky to see that on Friday as well. Highs for today around 67 in Joplin, 66 in Monette, and also 70 in Branson. So it will be nice out there with that sunshine, but those winds will definitely be packing a little bit of a punch. We should start to see things drop into our evening, going into the 40s and 50s. Now let's look at your KSN forecast from Local Weather Authority. We are going to see things be on the warm side. Look at that 67 for us. Going to be windy though. That southerly flow easing in, carrying in a lot of that warmer air, and then the 40s will be taking over this evening. Couple 50s as well, going to be breezy and cool for tonight and the next several days. Let's look at that 60, 60, 60. You guys know the draw. I mean, even when we drop into the 40s, still above that seasonal average.
Yeah, we will take it as long as